Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So over a year ago at this point, in January of 2020, I started making videos about the 6th iteration of Ben 10, the different hints we were getting in tweets from Duncanrolu, the different things we were hearing happening behind the scenes with the conclusion of the Ben 10 reboot. And it's been over a year since then, 13 months to be exact, and we haven't really heard anything regarding the 6th iteration of Ben 10, officially at least, from Cartoon Network. And we're not really even hearing updates anymore from Duncanrolu or any other people working on the series. So the last thing we've heard, if you guys don't know, is back in June or July, Duncanrolu stated that the 6th iteration of Ben 10 was in production over at Cartoon Network and that we should be getting an announcement by the end of the year, being 2021. Well, now we're in February of 2022 and there's no word on the next iteration of Ben 10, and like I said, no one's been talking about it anymore. Duncanrolu hasn't stated anything new about it. None of the other people working on this series have come out and said anything, and there are really no rumors as to what this 6th iteration could be. So that begs the question, when will the 6th iteration of Ben 10 be announced, since it was expected that we would be hearing about it by the end of last year? If I had a guess, I would assume we're probably going to hear about it by the end of March, by the end of the first quarter of this year. If not then I would say no later than May or June of this year. The thing is, if they were planning an announcement, or at least hoping for an announcement by the end of 2021, some things get delayed internally, some things go wrong internally. I don't think that would delay that announcement by an entire year to the end of 2022, so I'm thinking we'll probably hear about it by the end of this quarter, being, March 31st, or we'll hear about it, if not then, the absolute latest, like May or June. And then the question becomes from there, when will this series actually premiere? If it's going to be announced within the next month or two, or in the next 2 or 3 months, what does that mean for when we'll actually get to see what the next iteration of Ben 10 is and get to watch some episodes of it? I think probably this is going to be something that we won't see until 2023. I don't think this is going to be a 2022 series. Of course, there is a chance that it might come at the tail end of the year, like maybe in November or maybe even December, like the original Ben 10 premiered back in 2005 in December. It got I think it was 1 or 2 episodes before the new year came around. We could see something like that, but I would say we're probably not going to see anything at the absolute earliest. I would say the spring of 2023. As to what this series is actually going to be about, I've seen a lot of different speculation out there. There are some people who think it's going to be a sequel series to the reboot. Other people think it's going to be the 5th iteration to the original continuity, aka a sequel series to Ben 10 Omniverse. Then there are people who think it's going to be Gwen 10 getting her own series. I've seen other people saying it's just going to be something brand new all entirely. It's not going to have any connection to anything that came before, and I think the latter is the most likely. I think this is most likely going to be a new take on Ben 10 that has nothing to do with anything we have seen before. I think there is an outside chance that we return to the classic continuity and see a sequel series to Omniverse, but I don't think that's the most likely. I do not think we're getting a Gwen 10 series. I don't think Cartoon Network's going to do that, and I also do not think we are going back to the reboot continuity. I do not think we're getting a sequel series to the reboot. Reason why is because the toy line for the reboot did not do well towards the end of Ben 10's run, the end of the reboot's run, that is. The toy line stopped producing brand new molds for figures, brand new unique figures. Back around the end of the 3rd or beginning of the 4th season, they just straight up never made figures for Jet Ray. They never made figures for any of the aliens that were introduced in the 4th season or in the 5th season, being those movies that we got or those special events. So I doubt they're going to continue their reboot continuity, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with Ben 10. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be too much longer until we hear an official announcement from Cartoon Network on what's next for Ben. But anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What are you hoping for the next iteration of Ben 10? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.